This is made by the same guy who made Navalny? Really? Interesting. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raised on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today, we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. And that movie is... Blink. Blink is a new documentary co-financed by Disney. It is a Disney release in association with National Geographic. And it is directed by Edmund Stenson and Daniel Roher. Now, the latter of whom directed the Oscar-winning and utterly terrific Navalny. And now he co-directs this film with Edmund Stenson. So what is Blink about? Well, Blink is about a family living in Montreal, and their young parents with four children, three of the children, I think all but the one middle son, have this degenerative disorder that is causing them to slowly lose their eyesight. Essentially, it's going to be just basically it'll be like looking through a cupped hand. Their sight will be all but removed, and so with some new money coming in from a buyout of the husband's company that he worked for, he can afford a very, very special trip, a year-long worldwide trip with the family to give the kids enough visual memories to help them when they eventually go all but blind. And this is the story about that trip. They follows the family on that journey. And as much of a downer as it sounds, it's actually more uplifting and feel good than that. Sometimes, I have to admit, to a fault. And this is the story of their journey. So, Blink is a movie that I think is very good. I think it is, especially for younger audiences, I think it's a solid intro to the doc genre for family audiences. I wanted really badly to love it, and I couldn't quite love it. I'll say this. I think that it is a very worthy story to tell. I think that the family itself are, though not super relatable in the sense that they are pretty well off as a family, they are likable, and you do root for them. It's hard as a human being not to sympathize with the fact that these children are going to lose their eyesight. There's inherent drama in that. I think the issue with the film is not the subjects, but the choice of focus. This film feels very, very, very small in its, ironically, considering it's a movie about sight and seeing beautiful things, and Blink is the name of the film. Its focus is too narrow. It first and foremost, it focuses on the parents who will not really be directly affected with this, whereas I feel like if they focus more on the kids and what they're thinking and feeling about this, it would be a stronger film. But I think that it got a little Disneyfied somewhere along the way. Maybe they shot some footage of the kids being very frank about this phenomenon's going to happen to them, and they cut it because they were afraid of losing the mainstream audience, and that's too bad. Also, there's no element of this where you feel the DNA of the man who made Navalny. Navalny was taut and suspenseful, and mind you, it had a story that had much higher stakes than something like this, but at the same time, the filmmaking isn't all that dynamic here. You could this feels a little bit like watching somebody's vacation home movies. Not a terrible thing, but the thing is, the movie's also really short. The movie's only 83 minutes long. And it still feels like maybe it should have been a 30-minute, episode of, a National Geographic anthology. That being said, I do think the film is very good. It sounds like I'm down on the film. I'm really not. This is a very strong film. I just wanted it to be a 5-star movie, and it couldn't quite get there. I almost have a similar issue with this movie that's similar to something like The Outrun, in that it's a film that a lot of people love, but I think it suffers from its focus being too small. And it has strong elements in it, and elements that are strong enough to make it seem like a better film. But I think that overall, I couldn't quite love Blink, but I liked it a lot. And I'm going to give Blink, I'm not going to go all the way, but I'll go pretty far with it. Just on the basis of its audience and what I think it'll do for it, I will give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Because I do think it is a solid documentary. I just wish it was a little bit more than that. I think that considering it has an Oscar-winning filmmaker who won an Oscar for a great documentary behind it, there's just something missing here, and I can't quite put my finger on it. Maybe it's the fact that it's too slim a subject matter, which it shouldn't be. Again, considering it's about children about to lose their eyesight, this should be a lot more. I should cry. I should feel like the weight of this, and it feels like a lark. And I felt like that was kind of the wrong approach to take with this story. I wanted it to be maybe truer to what these kids are going through, which is too bad. But anyway, yeah, Blink, 4.5 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. I also was the only person in the theater when I saw it. Mind you, it was early in the day, but still. So yeah, trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. A Minecraft movie. Talked about it. I think it looks good. Paddington in Peru. Talked about it. Looks good. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Talked about it. Looks good. Conclave. Talked about it. Looks good. We are seeing it Thursday. Wicked. Talked about it. Looks good. Moana 2. Talked about it. Looks good. Mufasa the Lion King. Looks unnecessary, but whatever. And was there shawarma? Yes. During the majority of the credits, there is extra footage that runs throughout almost the entire end credits. So yeah, we're sticking around for. All right, that is it. We'll be back right after this for a review of the new comedy drama Goodrich, starring Michael Keaton and Mila Kunis. Also, we'll have reviews for the dark comedy Brothers, starring Peter Dinklage and Josh Brolin, as well as the true life crime thriller Woman of the Hour, starring and directed by Anna Kendrick, and more to come. Tomorrow, we will also have a retro review for Saw, which is back in theaters in its unrated cut for the 20th anniversary. I will have a retro review for that. Monday, we'll have reviews for Gracie and Pedro Pets to the Rescue, and AMC Screen Unseen, as well as we'll have reviews coming up next week for The Witch, a retro review for that, which is back in theaters for the A24 IMAX Presents labeling, as well as Venom, The Last Dance, Conclave, Your Monster, and more to come. So yeah, that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's supposed to do. If so, I've been told. Leave a comment. Even if it's hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews lists, and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything. Either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Blink? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Make mouth extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around.